Hi everyone, my name is Adi and I'm a guide to product market fit. Today we're going to do an onboarding reaction video for Airtable. Now, if you don't know Airtable, you should. It's a great platform. It's a no-code platform for managing anything from your social marketing campaigns to CRMs, task management, issue tracking, whatever you want, your personal library, anything. It's very versatile. It's very powerful. Let's check it out. So airtable.com, sign up for free. Let's give them my name and give them an email and give them a password. Nice indicator here for the quality of the strength of the password, which is nice. Not sure how many users will get that. Notice that there's also a single sign-on with Google. It's odd that it's only with Google, but I don't care. Okay, let's jump right in. Okay, tell us a bit about yourself. If you've seen my previous video doing the onboarding reaction for Sunsama, they have before the actual onboarding a type of a qualification phase, and this is what Airtable are doing now. They want to see who am I and what I'm looking to gain from Airtable. I think this is a very good way to segment your audience, but also to connect with campaigns to the type of users that you actually bring. So you have a campaign on a Facebook page or whatever, and people come in and they all say that they want to plan an event, then you can understand what type of audience come from that channel. So, but it's also good in any other case to understand your customers. They have here a few options, and the one on the bottom is run a business or non-profit, which is very general. The rest are pretty specific, like track orders and inventory, build and launch a product, create an asset library. Let's do other. And they have a checkbox here, which is a bit subtle for me, that says, I want a specialist to walk me through the product. I think this is a good way. Not sure how they're going to do it, if it's one-on-one video call, or maybe they send you like a recorded webinar. That's an interesting option. I would highly recommend, if you're like early stage and you have the capacity to engage in that low scale of customers. But if you have a very high scale and enough assets online to train your customers, then this should be something automatic. Do you plan to move into data into Airtable from another tool, Excel sheets? So they already hint that I can get information from other platforms, but for me, let's say no. I would have preferred, since this is a yes/no question, I would have preferred the radio buttons, but maybe there's not enough place. They're limited by height, so maybe that was the call. But I prefer to understand this is a yes/no questions before I have to click on it or read it. How would you prefer to get started? I'm just curious. I'm ready to build something on my own. Let's do that. How many teams? Let's do just me. This gives them an understanding of what type of customer am I. Am I just like, is my lifetime value going to be very low because I'm just one user? Or maybe if I'm going to bring in the entire company, I'm a very important lead and they should make sure that I'm onboarded as best they can. So not sure if this will affect my onboarding experience, but it's definitely the data that they would like to have on their end. So who is on your team? And I can add emails. And there's also an invite link that's very nice. It's already set, and I have a copy link button, which I really like. And let's do skip for now. Your intro tutorial. Okay, so so the onboarding starts now in a way. Until now, it was type of qualification. Okay, continue. Tables. In Airtable, a table is a list of similar items. We've created a table named project as the starting point for this tutorial. Okay, so they already created something for me. Records. Each item in the table is called a record, meaning each line. We've added some example projects. Note that each product has its own row and its name in the first field. Okay, continue. Fields. Okay, I see a progress bar. I assume that is what it is. Let's add a field. Okay, so I understand I need to click on this and on this. So I always feel conflicted with those step by step, just point and click, because when it's that easy, I'm not sure how much you actually get. You just monkey see, monkey do. They say create field. Okay, I'm creating a field, but it doesn't stick to memory. So be careful with how many point and click you have in your onboarding tools. You added a field, blah blah blah. Okay, open the view panel. Meet views. Okay, views lets you visualize, organize. So they're taking me step by step. They're showing me the basic kind of base that I can use. This is the database and all the views that I can use. Add a Kanban view, group by status, click done. So usually what I'm lacking in that kind of onboarding tools is the outcome before I start it. In this tutorial, we'll show you how can you create a Kanban view out of a table, a list. And then I would understand where I'm going, because for now it's like they're guiding me blind, and I don't want to be guided blind. I want to see where I'm heading. It makes me more aware, and I remember what I'm doing better because I'm invested. I know that there's an outcome that I want. So it's important for me to understand. Leading me blind is not a good option, in my opinion. Nice Kanban view. If you're giving like a congratulation, then the meaning of that nice Kanban view with that green circle and the V inside is to give me a good feeling. And this is where you want me to relax and say, wow, well done. Don't give me all that text to read, because you're diminishing that. Make 2 steps if you have to, but not sure there is really important information here. Remember, it's not about what you have to say to the customer, it's what the customer needs to hear. This Kanban groups your project by status. I already know that, and lets you drag projects from one status to another. I know what Kanban is. Each view organizes tables records differently, but all refer to the same set of records. So that could have been an intro. We'll do a Kanban view. This is what you can do it. Let's start, and then guide me all that. And at the end, give me a well done, applause, and that's it. Don't make me pay for that. A powerful file platform. Be sure to explore our apps and automation tools. That's great. Congratulations. Let's now, not sure what that would mean. Exit tutorial will probably close it and leave me to my own devices. And continue building will probably leave me to my own devices. So I'm not sure what's the big difference between those two. And this is a one shot. So let's do one of them and see what happens. Let's do continue building. Maybe there's a new tool that will pop up. No, they just left things as they are. So just to summarize, all in all, it's a good experience. They have different onboarding experiences based on the qualification. So if I would have chosen a different path, that video would have looked differently. And if you're interested, let me know, and I can make another video on Airtable and show you different ways for them to onboard different users. I think that it leaves me a bit hanging, because I said that I want to continue building. Then I would have said, okay, click here to go back, to go home, and then start a new base or pick from templates. Good luck. Or you can always go back to your project tracker. So they left me a bit hanging. I would have, again, preferred to have something like an outro for that onboarding. Also, they kept me with these apps open, which I'm not sure what exactly it does. I would have preferred it to be closed and keep me with my Kanban board. But all in all, it's a fair onboarding experience. They do the qualification, which I'm seeing more and more often, because it's a great way to better understand your customer before you start onboarding them, and it allows you to fine-tune your onboarding experience. But there are definitely a few topics that I mentioned that I think can be improving the onboarding experience for Airtable. So thank you for watching. If you liked it, do like this. If you have something bad to say, then do like this and give me the comments so I can improve my videos. There's a bell icon that you can click and get notified whenever I have a new onboarding reaction video coming up. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Take care.